Hi, Pipers! We are halfway through. Can you imagine that? It went so quickly. Well, we still have another 12 appointments and we will get the best out of them. Because thinking that we have once a day a moment where we are all together, concentrated on the same thing, that just makes my heart warm. Yeah, today I'm gonna propose you something. I just propose it, okay? Well, have a look. It comes. This one. This one is easy because we don't have to have a discussion. We don't have to say, I can get it, I can't get it. Why don't you show something that you can get abroad, blah, blah, blah. Because this one you don't find anymore, anywhere. So we kind of like have a ghost tobacco, which only I have. So only I can smoke it and only I can talk about that. Okay, so I tell you, this one is called Florina. Well, if it's not available anymore, why would I want to show it to you? First of all, because it's this famous tin that is very, very light. And if you shake it, you don't hear anything. So I'm curious, what the hell is inside? Or maybe it's empty. So just my curiosity brings me to open it. Well, not only, because actually I don't really have such a nice feeling about this kind of tobacco, but I will tell you later. Because first of all, I show you again the name Florina, and I guess a couple of you will already have something on your mind because Florina is a name of cigars. We have Dominican cigars produced by Arturo Fuente. They use, or he is using Dominican tobacco and the outside leaf African. Okay. Well, the name Florina you can also find with another type of cigars. We have Philippine cigars and they are called Tabacalera. So maybe somebody can help me out who is more knowledgeable about this topic. They produce excellent cigars and they also have one called Florina. So now to our tin here. Why is it called Florina? I think it's called Florina because it should remind us that there are tobacco leaves inside. Because actually it's a Virginia burley with tobacco leaves. So the thing that I expect most is like these beautiful white puffs that are coming out of the pipe. Because for the rest, I don't know. You remember I did last year, I did another cigar leaf tobacco, which was called Casa Alegria Nicaragua, which was definitely hard to smoke. Let's say like that. But don't think that I threw it away because it's a pity to throw out tobacco like unsmoken. So I've mixed it up with my aromatics that I had because I'm not so fond of the aromatics. So then mixing it up with these tobacco leaves, they got more taste because not body you can't really say because the tobacco leaves they don't give really body. It's just it helped me to smoke the aromatics. Let's say it like that. Okay. Well, we should open that. You're curious like me? Then let's go for it. I will learn it once to open them up right away. Yes, now. One, and let's do that again on the other side. Yes. Now. It's still sealed. And there is something inside. The smell of the tobacco is refreshing. I guess I can smell a lot of Virginia, which is nice because it's this Swedish, sweety kind of like smell. Looking at it, I'll show it to you closely. You can't really detect the tobacco, the cigar leaves. Well, I'm kind of like surprised of how it looks like, because reading about the tobacco, I have to say the producers, they don't hide that this should be actually a quite dry kind of tobacco, and they even don't suggest to moisten it up, because I guess if you moisten it up, then the taste gets even stronger. So they just say like to put it in a container, in a like a how you say, a glass which is closing, like for jam, you know. You put it in there so it doesn't get even drier. But actually, having it here, it's not as dry as I expected it. Well, since I'm not the person that is like curing my tobaccos, I put it somewhere else, etc. We will just press it a lot in the pipe, because if you put it into your chamber loose, then you risk that your chamber is going to be burned. So we just push in, push to have a nice smoke. And I will do that with my Polinsky pipe. I guess this is the perfect pipe for this tobacco. So let's get going. We just stuff it in properly. Well, I'm surprised, because having smoked the other tobacco, what I was talking before earlier, I expect something completely different. So maybe I should have kept the tin closed. Well, let's see. Now I think it has the right pressure. I'll put it here for you so you can see it. They say once it's lightened, it should burn like without problems. I think you don't hear that, but I can hear my sugar burning, which I really like. We talked about that already in the other video. Well, smoking it, it's very different from how you can smell it, because smoking, you get the strong note of the cigar leaf. But I have to say, this actually is a very nice sensation because it's not bitey at all. It's very smooth. It has a structure. And here there are my white puffs that I was looking for. You see? Very nice. So I'm positively surprised. Because I expected that, thinking about the cigar leaves, also the room note will be kind of like not the perfect thing that you would wish to have in your house. But this one maybe I will tell you tomorrow. Because this also, I was reading a little bit and they suggest that's a tobacco to smoke preferably outside. So I actually can't understand it because it's not that heavy as one might think. It's a very fun smoke. So I'm sorry that you can't find it anymore because I think the one or the other of you would have enjoyed this kind of smoke. So this one was a very, very nice surprise for me. And with this surprise, I will leave you for tomorrow. Leave comments and have a beautiful, beautiful 12th of December.